pulled out a fucking condom. Like, he pulled out a fucking condom. And I'm like, what's going on? Hey. Hey. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Darius X World here, back at you with it again with the bullshit. And again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that bell because the content is just going to keep on rolling. And give boy a like. But anyway, let's cut to the point like per usual. So, for you guys that don't know, y'all probably don't know, but when I was in high school, I was in this culinary arts program. It was a amazing class. Amazing class. We got to cook, learn different techniques, go to competitions, compete. It was so nice. I completed my first 2 years of the class and got certified and actually came back a third year to be a student assistant just so I could be in the program, just so I could be able to go and compete. Because you guys, I loved it. Like, going to those competitions, we went every March, February, every March or February. Between March and February, we would go to Jackson and go to like a cooking competition. Like, it was so fucking awesome. Like, it was just the best. Like, you got to meet a lot of cool people. You got to, just widen your fucking horizon. And that was fucking great. And I really appreciated that. It taught me a lot of things, not just about food, but life lessons as well. But let's get to it. As I said, we went on these trips to Jackson every year and stayed like a night or two. And this was, I want to say, February 2015 because I was 17 years old. Okay, so to make the long part of the beginning short, it was basically this dude that I had seen him. I had never noticed him from school before. I seen him a couple times, but I never knew him because he was like a grade ahead of me. And when we was all meeting up at the school to get ready to go, I noticed he was talking to my friend, so I introduced myself. I'm just like, my name is Darius, and we go call him K. We go call him K. So when we get up there to the hotel, I invite him to stay in the room with me and two other of my friends because he didn't want to be in the room with these other people because they was like weirdos, and he had no choice but to be in the room with us anyway if he didn't want to be in the room with them. But I was just like, I don't mind sleeping in the bed with somebody else, so you can come bunk, with us. And full disclaimer, I was not trying to get him in any way possible because at that point in my life, I had literally just found out I was gay. Like, I had lost my virginity before, but that's a story for another day. But I was not sexually active. Like, I was not sexually active, didn't really know anything. I was just being my innocent, go-lucky free self, and he seemed cool. So, when we all get to the room, mind y'all, it was all cool, chit-chatting, everybody was running around, like, just everybody in the whole school. Like, it was just that first night when we unpacked, we turned up, like, go to the fucking pool. Like, that's another thing. This was a nice ass hotel. Like, this was like a fucking 5-star hotel. Like, one side was a hotel and the other side was like a business part. They had like 40 floors. They had a whole floor where they had competitions on. They had a fucking coffee shop that I went to every fucking morning and got me an $8 cup of coffee. Yes, I did. Yes, I fucking did. And they had a fucking Chick-fil-A in that bitch, a fucking McAllister's. Like, they had a pool on the roof and a jacuzzi, a workout room. Like, it was just the bee's fucking needs. And we never had to pay any money to go stay there because we always made it up by fundraisers. But anyway, so this was around the time when Empire had just started airing and it was popping or whatever. So everybody was trying to get ready to watch Empire. So I go to take a shower. And at first, my friends come in there trying to be funny. You know how friends come in, they just be like, fucking with you, trying to, pull the curtains back and whatnot. But I knew their horseplay and their tomfoolery. But that was cool. But then the dude, K, came back. And he had his phone on Snapchat trying to record me. And, like, he was really trying to look at my fucking body. And he was going around showing my friend girls the video, which I didn't mind. Like, it was funny. So I'm like, it's funny. It wasn't just nothing that was just bad. But I'm just like, okay, since you did that, I'm going to go get you. So I go back into the room. He goes to take a shower. opens the door, and y'all, when I tell y'all, my mouth literally dropped like I couldn't move at all. Cause as soon as I opened that door, he had nothing on but boxers, and he was just staring at me. And he had a body, like when I tell y'all, like tattoos, like he just had a fucking body, and he was just like, "So what you gonna do?" And I'm just like, and immediately walked out. Just I was dumbfounded. I just couldn't do anything but just stand there. But later on that night, when we were all like in the room, like it was like the lights was out, we was in the bed together, and they were all talking, but I was trying to sleep. And while they were talking, I noticed he took his hand and kind of like touched me a little bit and did this, then he stopped. And then I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Like I didn't want to react because I didn't know how he would react because I knew he had girlfriends and he wasn't gay, but that's what he said he wasn't. And then like 5 minutes after that, he took his hand and started pulling it down my pants. Then he struck back and he kind of looked back like, you really gonna let me do this? But I was just shocked. I wasn't gonna stop it. And then 5 minutes after that, he turned over and kind of started dry humping me a little bit. So at that point, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. So I started dry humping him back. And he kind of pushed away from me. And he started texting me like, cause we was passing my phone back and forth. We didn't have each other notice numbers, and we was like typing on the notes. And he was just like, I knew you was gay, but you playing it out well. But I'm just like, I never try to hide myself. It's just, me or whatever. And he was just like, I never kissed a boy before. So we ended up kissing. And I'm thinking, okay, that's it. We kissed, that's it. I turned around 2 minutes after that. I feel him rubbing on my ass. I'm just like, why you rubbing on my ass? So then we started making it. We made out for like 5 more minutes. And, we started touching on each other. Nothing major. Just nothing major. Until he pulled out a fucking condom. Like, he pulled out a fucking condom, and I'm looking back like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not no fucking hoe. Like, I don't do this. I don't have sex. Like, I don't have sex. And, well, I didn't say all that, but I'm just thinking. And I'm just like, what you doing? And he was just like, I'm just going with the flow. So I'm just like, okay. Y'all, when I tell y'all, like, this how I knew my booty hole was not meant to be a bottom. When he tried to get inside me, he literally just pushed and poked the fuck out of my shit, and I almost screamed. And I'm just like, oh, hell no. I'm just like, Like, no, I ain't have none of that. And we ended up going to sleep. And the next morning, that's when shit got shitty. Because it was just like, I don't know if it was because I didn't let him get no ass, or he felt weird about it, or he was trying to distance himself from me, but he was really just distancing himself from me and trying to take my friends with him. Like, every time we was trying to do something, he always tried to exclude me and was always teasing me. Like, we was cool the first day, but then it's like you teasing me and you trying to talk shit about me, but last night, this is what happened. But I could tell he felt weird about it, but I'm just like, the fuck? And the crazy part about that is I actually have found out, like, after we left from the trip, like, before we left on the trip, when I came back in the room from going to the coffee shop, which I had just bought my $8 cup of coffee, everybody was just like, you gay, Darius? And I'm just like, what? And I'm just like, yeah, but how y'all know? And I was just like, you could have told us, yada yada. Even my homeboys was like, you could have told me. I respect gay people, it didn't matter. And I immediately thought it was K. Like, I walked up to him, I was just like, did you say something? And he was like, no, I didn't say nothing. So I'm like, okay, he didn't say shit. Turn to find out, the bitch did say something, because these are my friends. And they came back and told me. That was like, when I left that morning, before we left to go get my cup of coffee, he came back in and was like, y'all, I think that boy Darius is gay. Like, really? You gonna try to sell me out to say yourself? Like, that is just your average case of somebody on the fucking DL. That's why I do not like DL dudes. Like, starting from when I was, like, even 17. Like, well, he tried to be DL. Like, you acting like you don't like boys, but don't try to put me down to make yourself seem like you up. And I hate to say this, but sometimes growing up, I believe you have to learn some certain lessons yourself just to see how shit go. But it was just crazy because it's just like you really tried to put me down and thought you was gonna hurt me. But luckily I have amazing friends and they were like cool with it. I mean, they already kind of assumed, they didn't really know, but And then I'm gonna say this part too, but some shit actually had started a month after that because it was just like somebody had said something about it in school. But I'm gonna get on that another time. This video has gone long enough. But the lesson is you just watch who you hang around, and just because, like, especially when you're young, you mistake hormones for love. And I thought he liked me that first night. Then the second day I was kind of hurt, but I realized what it is now. I've gone through it. I've moved on, and I'm a new person. But again, thank y'all for listening to me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because the content just gonna keep on rolling out like clockwork, baby. And go on and shoot your boy a like. But thank you to all the wonderful people out there that watch my videos. Peace. And I love you.